A Minecraft Movie 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 4 are two of the most hyped video game movies coming out next year. In this video, I'm gonna be looking at what they will be like and look at the other video game movies coming out soon to figure out what these sequels should do to actually be good. Starting off with a Minecraft Movie 2, it's pretty clear the sequel is gonna follow the tone of the first movie. I still don't think the movie is that great, but the thing is, the crew doesn't either. The fact that they embrace the cringe is what made it so fun. So they're definitely gonna capitalize on the goofiness and memes in the second one. And we even have some ideas of what the movie could be about. We saw Alex in the post-credit scene, who was recently revealed to be played by Kirsten Dunst. So we know she's gonna be joining Steve and the gang as they venture back into the Minecraft world. I feel like the next logical story is them exploring the end. We even have some unused concept art for an earlier version of the Minecraft movie with the Ender Dragon. And since they're keeping the blocky textures for the mobs, I'm guessing the Ender Dragon in the actual sequel will look similar to this. And it's a pretty cool design, unlike some mobs. I honestly don't think they'll go down the normal route of players go to the end to kill the dragon. Even the first movie was different from a normal Let's Play, as the nether mobs invaded the overworld, which was based on the story of Minecraft Legends. We are gonna need a villain, and I'm guessing it won't be the dragon or even Malgosha again. I wouldn't even have considered this an actual possibility a couple years ago, but we really could get an official Minecraft movie with the man himself, Herborine. It might sound far-fetched, but the movie's already pretty zany, and even in interviews they haven't dismissed the possibility.
Will you be playing Herborine for the sequel, Jack?
Dude, you want to know if there's Herborine in the sequel? We don't know. We're on a need-to-know basis. Hope so.
Plus, there was already a Herborine reference during the Enderman scene in the first movie. If the Minecraft Movie 2 ends up flipping the script and has the characters save the Ender Dragon from Herborine, that could actually be a really cool concept. Them exploring the end cities and everything else for the first time would be very interesting. There's one small moment in the first movie that contradicts all of this though. Steve apparently has elytras, but he never even references the end. Either this is just a plot hole or Steve's been hiding something from his past, which could connect to Herborine. We could also see the movie going in another direction, with the warden or the command block, or even them using the ancient city portals. Especially with the way the movie and the game is, there are a ton of different possibilities. I just think they'll go for something more iconic like the end first. I'll be the happiest man ever if Jack Black says, "You were never the hero, Brian." Looking back, I'm now really impressed with how Minecraft Story Mode dealt with all this. I'm sure there are still people like me who would also like a more serious adaptation like Minecraft Story Mode. And you know what? We could be getting a serious animated Minecraft adaptation very soon. But we'll look at that when we discuss the other upcoming video game movies. For now, let's move on to Sonic the Hedgehog 4. I still can't really believe we're in the timeline where we'll have 4 Sonic movies and a show in less than a decade. So many Sonic movies were scrapped before this, but this series succeeded because they actually listened to the fans. The Minecraft movie and the Sonic movies are on the opposite ends of the spectrum because both of them have fan service, but they go about it in very different ways. I feel like the Sonic movies are movies with some fan service on top, whereas the Minecraft movie is fan service with some movie on top, if that makes sense. Neither one is worse than the other, but the Sonic movies are better as movies. They just have a better balance of seriousness and jokes in these, and that balance is probably the best in Sonic 3. I even cried a little bit during the movie. Not for Shadow's backstory though. I was just sad to see Jim Carrey get spanked by himself. We also know a lot about what Sonic 4 will cover. The post-credits for Sonic 3 showed Metal Sonic and Amy, and that Shadow's alive. There was also a title reveal recently which gave us more info. We know that Jim Carrey is returning, along with some new voice cast members, so we can definitely say they're adding more and more of these characters. And that's really cool, because it then really becomes the world of Sonic. I also think it's good that Jim Carrey is returning because Eggman is kind of the big bad of the Sonic franchise. Some of the lore I've seen regarding Metal Sonic and Chaos is pretty insane and would be pretty epic if adapted into the movies. They're even planning an event film like the Avengers movies for 2028. They've fully locked into making a Sonic universe with more shows and characters and more movies as well. I'm just really excited for all that and I hope it's all good. Both Sonic 4 and Minecraft Minecraft 2 are geared up to be released next year, and it's definitely going to be interesting. But those aren't the only video game movies coming out in the future. So let's take a look at some others, and we'll also see what might be vindication for the Minecraft fans who wanted something more like story mode. Up first are Super Mario Bros. Galaxy and Angry Birds 3, two series that went the animation route and ended up being insanely successful. The Mario Galaxy games are some of the most beloved in the series, so there's no doubt that this movie is going to be successful, especially considering the first movie made more than $1 billion. Plus, the Galaxy games allow them to explore a new part of the Mario world. I really enjoyed the first movie, though some people have complained that it was weirdly paced as it just jumped from one plot point to another. Hopefully this new one is better. Moving on to Angry Birds 3, even though I'm not as excited for it as I am Sonic 4, I'm definitely interested. I like the series, mainly the first movie, because it's one of the earliest good video game movies. I know the bird redesigns get a lot of hate, but I don't know if that's warranted. They don't look bad, they're still recognizable, and I don't think these designs could have really been used for a full 90-minute movie. I'm a sucker for super speed, so Chuck's scenes are always fun. Apparently, Angry Birds 3 is gonna deal with elements of family, building on the characters we have already. Also, it has Mr. Beast, you know, the guy from the thing. The Mario movies gone the route of adapting the games, while Angry Birds movies are fleshing out the world more. Maybe it's because there isn't that kind of deeper story content in the games, but I would like to see some adaptations of Bad Piggies or Angry Birds Space. I'm just glad they didn't go the cat's route and create humanoid birds. Speaking of hyper-realistic non-humans, I was surprised to learn that The Legend of Zelda has never had a movie adaptation. Well, until now. We're gonna be getting a movie next year, and right now we just have some images. I'm assuming they'll do a faithful adaptation of the games, and the tone of the movie seems cool from the images we have. This is probably going to be the first in a series, if the first one is successful, and there's a lot of Zelda lore to adapt. God of War, on the other hand, is a series I've played, and Ragnarok is one of my favorite games of all time. PlayStation's been working on a show, and we got a first look that's kind of split the fan base. I think it's pretty good, but something does seem off with Kratos. Maybe it's just the beard, but people are saying this looks like a cosplay. Maybe it's just because we've seen a realistic Kratos and Atreus in the games, so no casting is gonna look perfect. With this new medium, they can do a lot of new and different things, like follow characters other than just Kratos and Atreus, or create new plots, and even build up the world more. I'm cautiously optimistic for this series because the bar is already so high with God of War, which wasn't really the case for something like Minecraft or Angry Birds. I'm just hopeful the series will be good and have the same emotional impact the games do. Before we move on, thanks for watching this far. I'm back to making videos after a pretty long while, so I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. My goal is to reach 1000 subs soon. Thanks. Now, let's go through some other game adaptations pretty quickly, and also look at the new Minecraft series. Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted are two other iconic PlayStation franchises, and both will be getting movies in a few years. Horizon Zero Dawn was supposed to be a Netflix TV series, but then it got converted into a movie. My concerns and hopes for this are the same as the God of War series. The movie is set to come out next year, though it might end up getting delayed. As for the Uncharted sequel, we only know that a second movie is coming out. We don't know when. They'll most probably introduce Nate's brother because of the post-credit scene in the first movie. The first Uncharted movie was not super epic, and hopefully they'll improve on it in the sequel. I really enjoyed the Detective Pikachu movie, especially because of how well they adapted Pokemon into the real world, both in terms of visuals and story. And I'm surprised there aren't more live-action Pokemon movies, because it's such a huge franchise. As for the second movie, it's supposed to be titled The Great Detective Pikachu. I'm unsure if the sequel will come out, because it's kind of been in development hell. If it does happen though, I'm excited to see what other parts of the Pokemon world they adapt. Next up is Bioshock, and we are hopefully gonna get a Bioshock movie next year, coinciding with a new game release. Bioshock 1 is one of the best games I've ever played. Everything from the abilities to the art style to the story, atmosphere, and just the concept of Rapture was insanely impactful. I'm hoping I'll get that feeling I got when I played through it when I watched the movie. Now, let's look at what might be redemption for Minecraft fans who wanted something different. We are actually getting an animated Minecraft series, and it basically sounds like a spiritual successor to story mode, which is what many fans wanted. It's gonna be on Netflix, and hopefully it'll be really good. Apparently, it's gonna have new characters and a story that'll reflect the world of Minecraft in a new light. I'm really excited to see how they'll adapt the game into a series and what they'll adapt. Honestly, with this news, I'm able to look at the live-action Minecraft movies in a brand new light. I'm just able to enjoy them for what they are, because we're not being robbed of anything. We just have a funner series alongside a hopefully more serious good one. What do Minecraft Movie 2 and Sonic 4 need to do to be good and successful? In terms of commercial success, I think both of these will make a ton of money because they've just become that popular. In order to actually be good though, I think Sonic 4 needs to keep developing the world of Sonic and deal with more grand or serious topics, like Sonic 3 did, while still keeping the charm and humor of the Sonic franchise. Sonic is just a cool teenager, so a mix of both the worlds makes sense for him. And by serious, I'm not saying I want a dark and gritty Sonic, someone who has to resort to gun violence or something. Leave that to Shadow. I just want a series that kind of grows with its audience. Basically, I think the Sonic series is in good hands, and they should just keep doing what they're doing, but just add more variety to their story so that things don't become stale. As for Minecraft 2, I guess they should just continue with a less serious tone of the first movie, and I'm sure they're gonna try to make more memeable moments. I doubt they're gonna shift their entire movie style, so in order to be good or better, I suppose they should go for more spectacle and make it more Minecrafty and include things like Herobrine or The End, which is what they'll do. All the movies we've discussed should follow these pieces of advice. There was a time when video game movies was just seen as a genre of bad movies, but that narrative's changed now in the last 10 years or so, and it's really exciting to see how things will be in the next 10 years. We might have Minecraft 5 or Sonic 7 coming out in 2036, which is pretty crazy to think about. If we don't get a Big the Cat biopic though, I'm actually gonna riot.